Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tuts, and today we're going to be talking about CSS3 transitions using Compass. And I mentioned last time that Compass makes it really nice and easy to use these CSS3 properties with all of their vendor prefixes. Well, we're going to show you one more of those right now, and that's going to be transitions. So to start off, if you'll notice these anchors here, these links don't have any hover state, they don't have anything. So what we're first going to do is we're going to just give them a hover state. So using the parent selector that we learned in SAS, we're going to do ampersand, colon, and then hover, and our brackets. We'll just give this background of white, just so it's nice and noticeable. I'm not going for any design awards here. So we save this out, go to terminal, okay, refresh this. Alright, okay, cool, it's your pretty standard hover state like you're used to. Okay, so now we want to add a transition to this hover state. If you don't know about CSS3 transitions, you have to add the transition to the original state of the object. So if we're going to have this anchor tag change on hover, we're going to add the transition to the anchor tag itself. Okay, so if you go to the Compass documentation here, let's see, you'll see that it has you declare each of the properties for transition individually. So there's all sorts of stuff you can declare with transition. You can say, okay, let's transition its width over a couple seconds. You can give an easing function. You can give it how long it takes for the transition to complete, or what the transition encompasses. You could say all, or just the width. Because, I mean, we only have one property on this, changing is the background, but because we want to, include any other property changes that we might have, we're going to give this a property, or transition property of all. So I'm just actually going to grab this include right here from the example. Alright, and then we're going to give this all. And then we're actually going to say it's going to do 2 seconds. And it's going to be eased. We like this ease in. Okay, so this mixin works really like many of the other mixins that we went over, including like border radius. Except for this, you have to pass it the properties, or the different transition properties. So transition property all, transition duration, the timing function. You have to do all that separate. So now if we save this out, we check our CSS. Here is all of our browser prefixes. Everything's all in order. Let's go back to our project, refresh this file. All right, nice and easy. We got an eased fade in, and it's going to take a long time to fade out. Actually, it's pretty funny. I selected 2 seconds there. I sort of meant to select 2 milliseconds, but this is basically how I copied it from their documents. So that was a nice long fade in, but let's see it at 2 milliseconds. So it's a little bit more normal looking. So yeah, it's a nice little effect here. It looks a little bit nicer than just a normal hover on. Okay, well that's the CSS3 transition mixin for Compass. Feel free to let us know what you're thinking. If you have any questions, comments about Compass, SAS, or any of our other videos or other series. We have a Drupal series going on right now and an expression engine series. We're also going to be starting a WordPress series really soon, all sorts of stuff. So if there's anything you want to learn in particular, hit us up, let us know. Follow us at Level Up Tuts. Lots more stuff coming very soon. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Scott. Bye.